Hey guys, Kylene here with our Wednesday wardrobing series. This whole month we're talking about the state of the retail industry. Last week I talked about what's happening with the store closures, especially retail store closures. We're seeing some big ones go out of business, so we looked at what is contributing to that. Tonight we're going to talk about what small business does for the community and how you can support small business without having to spend a dime. And not next week, because next week I'll be in Las Vegas at Market, but the week after I'm going to do a market report where I basically just talk about the trends, not fashion trends, but the industry trends that I saw while I was at Market. So if you missed last week's Wednesday wardrobing, you can catch that on our YouTube channel, Fashion Crossroads Inc. Just go into the Wednesday wardrobing playlist and you'll be able to see it was called The State of the Retail Industry. And so you can join us for this series even if you missed the first one. We'd love to have you. And also love to hear your comments and thoughts. If you watch it live or even if you catch the replay, I really appreciate hearing those comments and thoughts. And as you're going to find out, those comments are a way that you can help without spending a dime. All right, so I was pretty pumped to read some of these statistics because I knew small business is the backbone of our economy, but I didn't really know exactly why or how it was the backbone of our economy. I know that small business is one of the primary providers of jobs in our community, but what I learned is that small business actually, and this is according to the U.S. Small Business Administration, small businesses account for 44% of the U.S. economic activity and create 2 out of 3 new jobs. So small businesses are really what is creating new jobs in our economy. They're creating 2 out of 3. So they're creating a third, actually 2/3 of the jobs in our country are coming from small business. That is huge. So if we lose small businesses, imagine all the job creation that we're going to lose. That would be really, really sad for our economy. Small businesses offer unique products and personalized service, and they're huge drivers of local growth because small business is where you see innovation. Generally, the small businesses are where you're going to see people that are more concerned about doing ethical business and also doing what's right for the environment. I was going to say the economy, but doing what's right for the environment, being a huge supporter of the community. Small businesses, I think, are responsible for 60% of charity donations. So, you know, there's not hardly a day goes by that I don't have somebody in here asking for support for charities. We have a ton of good things that need support in our community, and your small businesses are the ones that are providing 60% of that support. So that's really huge as well. For every dollar spent at a small business, approximately 67 cents stays in the local economy. So out of 100 cents, 67, which is a lot, that's almost well, it's almost 3/4 of your money for every dollar spent stays right here in the local economy, helping to support firemen and policemen, pay for our streets, all of our city services, providing sales tax, which is a huge source of revenue that our county and our state and our cities operate on. Really, really important part of our economy. The money circulates as small business owners use their earnings to pay employees, purchase local goods, and support other local businesses. Additionally, small businesses donate, oh, here we go, not 60% more, 250% more to local nonprofits and community causes than large organizations. So 250% more of charity donations are coming from your small businesses than they are coming from your large, big box corporations. So that is a huge part about small businesses and how they support the community, which I love. Nationally, small businesses are responsible for providing over half of new jobs. In the last 25 years, small businesses have been responsible for 66% of the country's new jobs. In addition to reducing unemployment rates, small businesses produce 44% of our nation's gross domestic product. So that's huge. If you look at the percentages of gross domestic product, 44% is a huge chunk of it. It's almost half. It's almost half of our gross domestic product, and that half is coming from small businesses. So these are things that we really want to support in our economy. I saw a meme today that said, buy from small business, B-U-Y, or bye-bye small businesses. And I thought, boy, that's harsh, but probably pretty true. And this is why it's so important that as a community, we get behind our small businesses and really support them, because they are a huge driving force of the economic health in our communities, much, much more so than the larger corporations, franchises, and things like that. So I told you that I would talk to you about ways that you could support small business that don't cost you a dime. Obviously, shopping at your favorite small businesses is the very first step. Make sure you go there first before you go outside of the small business community to get what you need. But there's also ways that you can support small business that are easy and free for you. Google reviews are huge, huge. Google reviews, TripAdvisor reviews, Yelp reviews, you know, it depends on the industry. TripAdvisor is going to be best for your small businesses that are attracting tourists. Yelp is great for restaurants. Google is best for like brick and mortar, typical brick and mortar retail spaces. Doing those reviews is huge. So if every time you purchase a product, if you'll just hop on whichever one of those review sites is the most applicable and give a quick review, even if all you have time to do is just do the stars, that is really, really huge, because research shows that people pay attention to reviews and they look at reviews before they shop. So if they've never been there before, and I know I do it, if they've never been there before, they're going to look at the reviews. And I generally, like when we went to Key West to celebrate my husband and my 25th wedding anniversary, we were looking for local dive shops. And we knew we wanted a smaller operation, more small business type operation. And so I chose which dive shop we picked based upon the largest number of reviews and the quality of those reviews. So they really, really, really do make a huge, huge difference. And they're free. They're free. Sharing your favorite local businesses on social media. So if you have any social businesses that you visit their business page, take a minute and share their posts to your personal page. Because what that means is that business is now exposed to all of your people. And they're getting exposed to new customers, which is one of the hardest things right now in business, is getting out there in front of new customers. And part of it is because our traditional sources of advertising have really gone away. TV is okay, but we used to depend upon radio and newspaper to get our faces out there before new customers, and now those mediums are just not as effective as they used to be. So you sharing your favorite businesses posts is huge, because you're exposing, every time you do that, you're exposing us to new customers. The other thing that happens is when you share content and when you interact with content. So you like it, you put your smiley face and emoji, you share it, that tells Facebook, oh, this person likes this content. And then Facebook goes and shows it to more people. And now you know, because Meta is Facebook and Instagram, this is how both Facebook and Instagram are are deciding what content to show to new people. So the more customers that you have interacting with your page and your content, the more Facebook is going to show that content to other people. And if you go a really long time without interacting with the business, it will stop showing that business's products to you. So I think it's like 3 months maybe. If you haven't liked or interacted with a post, they'll stop showing you those products. So if you've stopped seeing posts from your favorite businesses, it's probably because you haven't liked or commented or shared any of their content for a little while. And if you just go in and do that, then you should start seeing that content again. Attending events to support small businesses, you know, is a great thing, an important thing. Obviously, for an event to be successful, oh, it cut me off. For an event to be successful, it needs to have attendance, right? And when you go to an event, if you check in on Facebook, that also provides great outreach to your friends, because it puts that business in front of your friends, whoever likes you on their Facebook page. So interacting when you're at an event is really important. Sharing event posts, those kinds of things, really, really important to help businesses get out in front of new customers. And then last, make sure that you're signed up for newsletters or emails so that you are up to date on what's happening in the business, so that you can be a good promoter. And you guys are some of our best promoters. So, you know, if you are just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this event. I love this business. I went to it last year. It was so much fun. This is what we did. That is really, really huge for us as well. And those are all things that you can do, hopefully, while you're already scrolling or doing whatever it is that you're doing on those social media platforms. And it's a huge, huge help to your small businesses. So I hope that this quick little video has opened your eyes about the importance of small business in our community, how much it does for our community, and just another nudge to just really encourage you to shop small first. We're going into this fall season. It's a big season for most retailers. And so be sure that you're shopping small first, trying to get those things that you need from your small businesses first before you go to the big box stores or to big chains or larger behemoths like Amazon. All right, you guys, have a great night. And thank you for watching. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Sally. Hi, Susan. Hi, Brenda. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.